What's up, fellas?
How's it going?
How you doing?
Hey. What's up, guys?
Morning to you.
Bo, saw that you were up in the booth on Thursday. What was behind that decision, and what are the differences between being up there and the website?
The difference is obviously you can see the full field from,
Right.
kind of you guys are up there.
Yeah.
You can really see it pretty quickly. So you get instant feedback, which is important as a play caller.
Right.
And that was an advantage for sure. Communication quicker, I thought. Adjustments. And so it was a different vantage point for sure because it takes out, that you're just sitting in a box, kind of soundproof.
Right.
So it was definitely a definite change, and it was positive for us.
Have you been up in the booth prior to it in your coaching career, or okay?
Mhm.
Do you, any preference or?
No, I mean it's good to be a first-time play caller and get both
Right.
opportunities to kind of, as you grow, to kind of basically take both of them and kind of weigh my differences. So definitely, obviously, this actual opportunity worked out pretty well.
Is it fair to say that maybe that contributed to some of the trick plays that you used, being able to see the field and kind of what was possibly going on defensively, or was that just?
I'd say all of the above, maybe. Obviously, I'm always going to give the players the credit. I mean, they executed the plays, and they never looked back. We didn't take our foot off the pedal.
Well, there's been a couple instances for Jacoby to have opportunities to potentially throw the ball.
Yeah.
I guess how did you discover? I guess that's what you really like, and you want to see kind of that happen.
It's one of those things. Some of those things you kind of you work those plays. You have those plays, and then in practice you see some things. Actually, that one that him and Tate connected on, not in the end zone, but earlier, it's kind of you were hoping the corner bites up, on it and Tate can run by the guy. But in practice, the same thing happened. The corner stayed on top, and they were able to able to hook up on that. So it gives me the absolute most trust. I've used him before, and he stole the ball away when that look wasn't there. So, that's easy to call things like that when you have a guy like that you trust.
Yeah, on that play, it looked like there was a different intention, but they read it correctly. I mean, that's probably pretty good for a wide receiver and wide receiver to hook up.
Very special.
I guess we were talking to Patrick about it too, but when you have that good of a game all around, everybody plays that well, everybody's looking, everybody's excited. To have not only a Thursday game, but then a Monday after that, it's extra time off. Would you rather try to keep that momentum kind of going?
No, I think you just, obviously there's a lot of positives. Reset and know, this is a really special opportunity that we have on Christmas Day and go out there and give us our best, but obviously, have a great prep, great practice and let that follow through to the game.
Statistically speaking, Aiden's best game this season was, against the Chargers, but also against the Chiefs when they were here. When you watch the film from that game, despite how good he played, what are some other things that you could tell him to kind of prepare him for this game as well?
Every week's a new challenge. He's learning every week. I'm learning every week. From that game, obviously, in this prior game is protecting the football. That was important, and he just playing with that ability to play fast and kind of learn from anything that came up in this game and the prior game versus the Chiefs will be important going forward.
Coach, how much does it differ for you on game day when you're calling plays for Josh to be your bell cow versus running back by committee like you did on Thursday?
Yeah, it was those guys. I was excited for those guys to get the opportunity. Josh was really trying hard to get back, and I really respect that. And but we'll continue to just keep putting the ball in our players' hands and give them the best opportunity to be successful.
Had a couple of injuries on the offensive line, but a guy that stepped up, Jordan Meredith. Can you just share, what has he meant to the team just in his role as kind of revert, kind of on the offensive line, kind of having to step up?
Again, great opportunity for somebody to go out there on a big time showcase. And he played well. He's physical, he's smart, he's tough, and he's shown that all through, even in the spring, in the fall, and he just keeps progressing. And Carr McCain has done a great job with him.
Just more and more like Michael and Trey are kind of being more involved in the offense. What's that process like for rookies to kind of climb that ladder to get to the kind of point that they're right at?
Yeah, just, really just having that success in practice, and then, you know, they have that, you know, those plays that they know it's gonna come their way, and executing that, and having that opportunity, and just continue to build on that. You know, those guys deserve those opportunities.
That's good. All right, thanks, Jake.